Hey everybody, this is Calvin Waite. I trade crypto for a living. I'm not a registered or licensed financial advisor, planner, or broker, so nothing on this channel should be taken as a recommendation to buy or sell. I also trade all of these things, so I probably have a vested interest in there. But there's plenty of entertainment value and lots of education, so this will be awesome. For those of you who didn't know, my subscription channel is live. So look at the link in the description over at cryptoinfluencers.com and you can see how I make all of my trades and what I do and what I think about everything. This channel is for more hypothetical and looking at trends, and the other one is for actual trading, so you might be interested in that. Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday was pretty wild, so I couldn't get a video out, and even today I was busy, so just trying to get it out there to make sure you guys have something. But we still have quite a few things to talk about. Before I get too far, just remember, cryptoinfluencers.com is where I do all of my stuff. This is the free channel right here, and the pro channel is here. So, and then on Wednesday, tomorrow, we're going to do a live stream about 12:30 Mountain Time. There's a chance that I'm 5 or 10 minutes late sometimes just because of dropping off a child at preschool, but we do it every Wednesday and it's fun. If you have questions or things going on, somehow every Wednesday there's always some dramatic thing happening in the markets, so it's always a good time. So, first of all, before we look at the weekly close, I wanted to point out that we are in exactly what was predicted. We're definitely looking for a pullback. We're looking for a small pullback. I'm not expecting very much from here. And so we're slowly, carefully, methodically rolling over little by little. I'm expecting support on 25,500. That's kind of what I'm expecting on Bitcoin. And let's take a look at the weekly close, because this weekly close is absolutely phenomenal. We were hoping, so we have a full breakout of our head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, and we wanted to do one more candle above as kind of a confirmation of our exits. So there are a lot of things that we're confirming. We needed to confirm an exit of the yellow zone, which is above our 50. 50 is down at like 23,000. We wanted to confirm our exit from the inverse head and shoulders, which is at about 24,300. We also wanted to confirm our exit of 25,350, which is our 200-day moving average. And we definitely closed above those, but a lot of traders will wait for one more candle, because if we go up this high and then the very next candle we go all the way back down and undo all of our stuff, then every one of these levels is a rejection. But in this case, we got a full candle, and not just close, we have the entire candle body above all three levels. It is perfection. So awesome. The only sort of downside is that we closed very close to where our open was, which means that this week we will have a little bit of pressure to the downside. This is generally it is a reversal candle, and we will experience some pressure to the downside. The low on this candle was 26,601, and our low for this week already is 26,508. So we have gone $100 below our prior candle, so we have technically retreated. Whether we'll play out for the rest of this, I'm not sure. We still have 5 days, so it's a brand new week. We've got plenty of time to go. On the daily, if we're watching this, there is definitely signs of a pullback. But in my current situation, and the pros will tell you, I am not doing anything to short this. I'm not closing any longs. I'm not trying to do anything because I don't know how short or long lived this pullback will be. And I am not going to be on the wrong side of a bull market. So I'm waiting patiently for the market to take direction. We are definitely starting to see the pullback because we have a swing. We've got candle body closes at the highest point, and we just recently created a a candle body close at a lower point. So we are showing lower highs and lower lows. If you look at this low and this low, we are definitely trending. So the momentum on the daily has shifted to the downside. Will we get a panic spike or something? I'm not sure, but I really don't think that this pullback is going to be very intense. The reason being that the weekly is so bullish. If the weekly was looking weak or the monthly was looking weak, I would totally be taking profits here, and I would be looking for some serious downside. But the higher level indicators trump lower level indicators, and so time frames. So when the weekly looks like this, you're crazy to be shorting or in a short position at this point because the structure is so bullish. And not to miss, let's talk about the monthly. The monthly looks even more bullish. Look at this. Look at this. In the history of Bitcoin, going back to the beginning of time, we have never had a yellow zone. And this month, in 2 days, in 3 hours, so 3 days from today, this is sooner than our weekly close, we're going to be exiting this candle. And if the monthly exits above the 50 and exits our yellow zone, I can't tell you, man, this means there are months of upside, not just days or weeks or hours. This is a monthly move. And our monthly resistance is sitting up either at the 20, which is 33,000, or at this candle body here at 35,000. We've got some blue sky above us. Next month should be green. So we kind of did something interesting because on the monthly we had a giant candle and then we had a full doji. And the reaction of this doji was mid-month we pulled back pretty significantly. But after this pullback, the doji essentially did its job, and then we found strength through the rest of the month. And so we were able to confirm a pullback, but also maintain our momentum on the monthly, which is phenomenal. This couldn't have played out better. But what's happening is we're doing the same thing on the weekly. See how we have this giant candle here? We have a giant candle here, and then we have a doji exactly the same. So on a lower, less intense situation, we will likely pull back a bit. I mean, technically we did hit a lower low, but we should have some kind of thing. If there's strength in the weekly, we could easily pull up and have a green week. And where's our weekly resistance? I've been telling you the entire time, it's the 100. This is 34,000 right now. And that's where the resistance is. So between the monthly and the weekly, we're looking at 33 to 35,000 in the next month, in the next few weeks, that whole thing. So I am definitely not interested in being in short positions. I closed all of my shorts long ago, as you all know. It was right back up in here. So I've been, no, it was actually way back in here. So I rode some of this down because there's a momentum shift here, and I'm happy to be patient and wait patiently on an upside down trade when I know that the macro is in my favor. So I've rode a lot of these down and popping them all back up again. So lots of good things happening. So monthly, we're closing in 3 days. So tomorrow we'll have 2 days to go. I don't know if, Wednesday, we're always surprised by something. So I don't know if we'll get a dramatic move or not. But I wouldn't expect a crazy move because of all the anticipation around the monthly, which is down here at 24. I wouldn't expect us to pull all the way back to that in the next 3 days. I would expect us to hold on to this because of the structure of our chart. People are barely starting to look at the monthly close because, we're within we're within a few days. Everyone ignores this chart until we get close enough that it's going to make a difference, and it would be pretty odd for us to pull all the way back. So some really, really good things. Ethereum on the monthly. Can you ask for a more beautiful monthly candle? So we still have 3 days, but look at this level. Man, it is the level in Ethereum. And we broke out of the yellow zone 2 months ago. we pulled back, found support on the 50 to perfection. And then we pulled back up and moved above our resistance line. This is absolutely beautiful. On the monthly, we are looking for a target of like 23,050, 2350, 2,350, which is a phenomenal move. This is a pretty good move. What is this? Where we are now to there is about 32%. It's a pretty good move. And if Bitcoin gets going, Ethereum's going to get going. Things are changing. Things are changing. Weekly on Ethereum, same thing. We exited the yellow zone after all these months. So beautiful. Like this is a trader's dream. Like this is the entry point. And we got a full candle body above all of our averages. So full candle body, not just the body, but the wicks as well. The entire candle is above our support, our resistance lines, and above our 50, above our 200, above our monthly. It is beautiful. And we had a pullback recently, and for some reason today we're testing our candle body closes for the past 2 weeks. So who knows? Maybe tomorrow won't be this insane day of death and destruction, which we're so used to. It might be a green day. You never know. This is a pretty looking chart so far. But daily, we are doing a beautiful consolidation, and the consolidation is sloping downwards, which is perfect. This is a bull flag. This is what we're after. We want a pullback of some kind, and we love to see it do it in a weak way where we have lots of sideways, lots of push and pull, and sloping downwards. I mean, this is perfection. This thing's gonna break out very soon. Oh, it looks so good. On the daily, our resistance is here at about 2,000, just under 2,000. So I wouldn't be surprised. One morning we're just gonna wake up and it's gonna be popped up to 2,000. But then our longer term resistance is up here at 2,400, excuse me. I'm saying, yeah, 2,000 and 2,400. These are our levels. It's looking good though. The pros know that I've got a lot of upside down positions just because alts have lagged, but I don't even care because I have plenty of liquidity. My positions are small. I've managed my risk properly, and there's a ton of macro bullish signals just everywhere. So anything I'm upside down on a long is temporary, and I'm just looking forward to this move. It is going to be beautiful. So with those two things, Bitcoin and Ethereum, those ones are major. One of the big changes that's happening is our Bitcoin dominance. This is what has been so interesting. I drew these lines a little while ago because I knew our Bitcoin dominance was getting really hot. We've been up in this level really hot. Our very first resistance level is 47.44%. So this was our very first initial resistance level. And you know what? We have battled it and battled it and battled it for a solid, more than a week, about 10 days. We are struggling with this line, which means that means that alts are getting they're moving up. So all of the alts that I've been following, they're all in the green today because of this move. Whenever you have Bitcoin moving anywhere in the green and Bitcoin dominance falling, oh man, it is an alt season party. We love that. We're still really high though. Like this hasn't even budged. It has not even budged for what is this, about a month? Alts have been getting crushed for 19 days. There was nothing to brag about here, but at least they were showing some more strength. But yeah, this move here has been pretty brutal for the alts. So if we move anywhere back into the realm of normal, recent normal even, which is high, recent normal is pretty high. Normal is like way down here at 40%. Like this is where a lot of the action is. Boy, alts could really have a party. So that's a big move. And Ethereum Bitcoin has kind of jumped a little bit. This will need time. But I was expecting Ethereum to outpace Bitcoin, and that sure did not happen for a while. This move here for sure. But we will watch and see. We'll watch and see how it all plays out. We're at the beginning of some serious moves. Recently, Ethereum's really outperforming Bitcoin. We'll see if it can hold it up. But anyway, from a dollar standpoint, things are pretty good. So somebody asked me to look at the top 10 alts, and we'll probably hit some of those tomorrow. You know, we can look through alts tomorrow and see how things are going. But there are a couple that are really standing out today. Obviously, I'm looking at MEXC Global's close, which is at 9 o'clock Mountain Time. So this is like 12 hours away from close. But in the last 10 or 11 hours, INJ is moving up about 11%. So it's getting up close to, a lot of these lines don't really make sense. Let me move these out of the way. Our full resistance point is up here. And look on INJ. It had a perfect rejection right on this line. It's funny how you put things in and it just comes back into play again. But it's this candle body. This candle body here became our rejection for today, so far. We'll see what happens. 11% is a big move. Lena is doing the same. It's in a green zone. It's above all of its averages. And huge day. This one's been very volatile, very wild. You can see the story down in the volume bars down here. So that's another one. SXP, it had broken down a decent amount. Right now it's threatening to exit the yellow zone, which would be pretty sweet for move to the upside. Any other big movers? Let's see. XRP is one that a lot of people have been watching, and it's because it's been moving up for like 9 days. It's looking good. These are the coins that I'm waiting patiently on because from a percent standpoint, it's moved up a decent amount from our kind of our breakout zone. Yeah, about 30% or something. But, you know, this is crypto. I'm not interested in a 30% gain. I'm looking for doubles and triples and quadruples. And that season is coming. So I'm waiting patiently for all of that, hanging on to things for a little bit extra. Let's see. I don't really see any other real movers tonight, but as long as Bitcoin dominance continues to drop and Bitcoin gets ready for another move, alts are going to fly. So it's pretty cool. Normally, at the beginning of the bear market, Bitcoin dominance shoots up and it does outperform everything else. But I figure I've got a broad exposure to everything, so I'll take anything in the green. So that's where I'm at. All right, guys, it's been fun. It was pretty good weekly close. I mean, you just can't ask for a better close than that. And now we're going to kind of probably pull back or calm down for a little bit, but man, it's just short-lived. We're definitely moving out of this market into bigger and better things. So hang on tight. I'll try to keep y'all updated. All right, see you, everybody. Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Make sure you keep those trades small. Don't force a trade. Don't get impatient. And if you want to see how all this works, please come over and check me out on the subscription channel at cryptoinfluencers.com. Again, the link is in the description.